Okay, all right, everyone. This is Francis. We met with the FMSQ. So this is another track preview, third round of the FMSQ Championship, heading towards Mont Laurier. So up north, we got this new track name this year, North Rock. This is coming up in a few days, everyone. So this is a track preview with Ben Blue on his Yamaha Motosport Saint-Césaire. Once again, a big thanks to Ben Blue for making this. Track preview. This is presented by KIMPEX as usual. Go and check them out. Go check out their website. Uh, Buy some stuff, order some stuff, check out their dealers. We got to make sure we support those who support the FMSQ. So big thank you to KIMPEX for making this project possible once again. Today I'm with Belu once again, my colleague Belu. He's not with me physically, but we're on the phone. We're on this phone call together for this track preview. Belu, you've been for the last couple of days. You've been in New Brunswick working on the track out there. Uh, just if you want to just say a few words about this track, I mean, this is coming up as well. So you've been out there working with the local crew. So yeah, welcome, Belu.
So yeah, hello everybody. So yeah, I just got home 15 minutes ago, pretty much. So just driving back from New Brunswick, went to Crab Mountain. So we were working on the track, me and pretty much 12 New Brunswick riders. So it's a big group that came up to help. They're helping the mountain up there. So we just went in the wood to just get some updates on what we've done last year. So yeah, so we got some section widened up. So we cut some wood to make more lines to get it more fresh for everybody for the quads. So especially the first section after the start, all of that got widened up. So yeah, we're gonna have a new loop and stuff like that. So yeah, just check it up in the future. We're gonna do track preview just like this one before the race. So yeah, just thanks to the guys up there. So pretty good event coming up.
Yeah, this is coming up early August, so mark your calendars. Make sure you're there. I mean, this is so as Benji said, there's going to be some improvements over last year, but yeah, I think this is going to be a great event as well. And over, you've been really busy, Benji, in the last couple of days. You and I were actually also working on the track in Saint-Michel-des-Saints. So yeah, you're super busy. You're everywhere lately.
Yeah, so it's the season, so it is the rush. Like all the riders, they're just training and stuff. So it's pretty much the same for me. So I go with Francis sometimes as well. We go on the track. We got to create some new loops and stuff like that. We're talking to the promoter, which is a big update this year, so we can have good communication with all the promoters. We get on the field earlier. We had lots of talk during winter and before races. So you can see now there's already banners and arrows put on. So Dominic Wime and his team, so Family Riders, it's the name of their team. We put a little inside in the logo for them. So there's on the hoe of rock, there's their little sign design of them. So it's a little bike up there. So it's a little touch for them. So thank you for the guys to be working hard on the track. And so yeah, we've seen Ben Bloin on his Yamaha starting just after the start. You're gonna head up into the MX section straight away. So just be careful on your first lap for that MX section, and then you can enter into the pit section that we call. So the first part is mostly grass, can be slippery if it's wet, and then you enter into the sand section. So it's a really good race. I really appreciate that race because there's something for everybody. So if you love MX, you're gonna have MX, and if you like pits, you're gonna have pits. If you like sand, you're gonna get sand. And as soon as you enter the wood, you're gonna be in the wood for a long period of time. You're gonna have rocks and roots. So some people love that. I do love those. So there's something for everybody. And as soon as you get out of the wood, you come back into the big MX section. So you're gonna get full size, big jumps. So it's cool to see the pros in there or the guys who are really good in MX. So it's nice to see them in there. So yeah, everybody can have a good time in Mont Laurier.
Yeah, and Bedu, you're going to be traveling there, I guess tomorrow. So you're just back from New Brunswick, and you're heading over to Mont Laurier tomorrow. So you're going to be spending the week there once again and working, like you said, with Dominique Ouimet, the local promoter. But yeah, so there's still going to be a lot of stuff happening this week on your side. And Belu, at the beginning of the video, we saw a section that was all the wood was removed from one section really early at the beginning of the video when Ben Blue was entering the motocross track. So this is those are some changes that were made by the city. I guess this is what Dominic was telling me. The city was making some changes for some future project that they got going on. So, but they removed a lot of trees from one of the sections, and that's still going to change early this week. So you guys will have to adapt. This is what Dominic was telling me. They're going to have to work on this section um, in the first part of the week, but it's nothing major for the track itself. It's a small section. That's what he was telling me. So they're just gonna figure out something and clean up some of the trails and stuff after all the wood was cutted. But yeah, should be pretty cool. And you mentioned as well the motocross track. It's a lot of clay. The ground on the motocross track is made out of clay mostly, so it can be slippery if the weather if it's raining. But yeah, I mean this is like you said. I mean this track offers a lot of stuff and lots of different terrains and different sections. So yeah, Ben Blue is just currently on the video. Is just under the power line section, which is a common section, I believe, for ATVs and dirt bikes. But he's going to be heading towards this moto only section, which is, I believe, just for the pros in the afternoon on Sunday. But this is, I don't know if you can talk a little bit about this new section. I think that was added for the first time last year. That was an update for last year. So yeah, maybe you can
Yep.
give us a bit
So
of
he's
a
just gonna
description.
turn right there after the power line. So he's getting into a new section that got created last year. And so yeah, then he's gonna turn left, and the first part, as soon as you get in the wood, you're gonna go uphill. So you got to choose your line, and yeah, it's a pro, so it's the last Sunday race. So that section you're gonna go up a bit. It doesn't look like it's going up, so it's going up a little bit. It's fun to go watch for all the spectators. Um, right there, it's a little technical section. It's wide. There's lots of room in between the trees, and then at the top you're gonna be more onto the flat, and then coming down after. So it mostly single track from that point. So as soon as you get on the top, you're single track. And yeah, so I'm just telling the spectators to go up there. And I can point out that Charlie True is a guy from Ontario. He talked to me today and he wanted to come down. So he's from UK, so you might not be able to understand him because he's got a strong accent. But I really like that guy. It's just I'm pointing him out because I've learned how to ride a dirt bike because of him, and he likes art enduro and stuff. So that could be a good section for him. So I want him to come down. He's thinking about it. So I told him to listen to the video. And so thanks to Charlie, yeah, he helped me. He was coming guiding in Gaspésie, so he taught me how to ride a bike, and it's pretty much because of him that I'm here now. So big thanks to him. But yeah, so we can see that we're in the wood section under the power line. There's rocks on the ground. Those are gonna come up during the race. The quads are gonna clean the grass out. So yeah, it's good technical section. It's still fast, so just always be careful on your first lap. Depends if there's water coming down, rain or something. We might have a little rain on on Saturday, but not that much. But yeah, I'm not Miss Weather or something. But uh, hopefully it's in 7 days something. So we'll see a bit later how it goes. And this section is a really fast section, so be careful. There's lots of rock on the ground, like small little rocks, so you can't go fast. But those tires are put on so you can slow down. So we put those tires on purpose, so you gotta slow down at that point. But yeah, be careful on that section because it's a really fast-paced section.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, we still have a few days before the race, so hopefully we'll see the weather change a little bit. But yeah, looking forward to this event for sure, and it's gonna be cool to see everybody coming up north for this third round of the championship. Things are going fast. I mean, this is already the third round, so this is yeah, this is coming up pretty quick. And as usual, Belu, we see a lot of changes out on this site every year. There's a lot of movement. I mean, it's there's a lot of things that the city is doing and stuff, and every year, yeah, it changes a lot. So you guys are gonna try to work a little bit on the start. That's what you were telling me. You guys are gonna try to see this week how you can maybe improve a little bit the start. I think last year it was going uphill.
Yeah, so it's been uphill for a couple years now, and so we've been talking during winter just to see if we could do something, and we're like, yeah, why not? So we're gonna go on site. I'll be there tomorrow in the morning, just placing the trailer. It's all. It doesn't seem like big long work as soon as a member get on the side, but we're just thinking about everything, make sure the trailer is at the right spot and stuff. So Monday we're gonna be talking, me and Dominic, just to make sure we put the start at the best place so it could be not uphill. But on Thursday night we're gonna send the rider meeting, so at that point you're gonna have way more information on what's gonna happen onto the site, where the trailer is, where to register and stuff like that, schedule. So that's gonna be on Thursday for sure. So all like during the week, I'm gonna improve the track map as well. So I'm gonna be riding on Tuesday for sure, trying to build up the track map as precise as possible. So yeah, during the week, you're gonna see on the social media some videos and stuff. So just check it out. Make sure you follow up what's going on.
And Belu, I mean, we're still on board with Ben Blue. I mean, he's got some fog, a little bit of humidity in his lens right now in the GoPro, but I think this is he's gonna wipe it off at some point coming up. So just don't worry about that. You won't have to endure that stuff until the end of the video. But yeah, so I think Ben Blue was running this course. I think we're talking about something like 18 minutes, something like that, for lap time. So it's got a decent length in it, and we're covering a lot of distance. I mean, I mean, there's long sections and stuff, so it's got a good flow. So I mean, yeah, it's a good duration in terms of lap times and good length in terms of the course, right?
Yep. So Ben is a fast-paced rider. He's riding as a pro in the pro class, so he's getting onto the course pretty quick. Even if we think he's fast, but he's not that fast. Uh, but he did improve a lot this year, I would say. I'm just kidding. Just to get a good laugh at him. But yeah, so Ben is a pro class rider, so he's doing. I think he did 18 to 19 minutes onto that lap. So which is I like to have long laps. We got a lots of rider coming up for the event, so when there's a longer lap, there's just less people going through the same spot during the race. So it gives a better. Um, it's just more fun. You're not riding with someone all the time, or you got more flow and stuff. So I appreciate to have a longer track. It's fun.
And he's actually, I think he's going through some of the last sections in the wood, but I think a lot of riders are going to choose gummy tires for this track. I believe there's still a lot of riders that will use the gummy tires. You got any info on that, or
I
you
mean,
think?
Frank, you're the pro rider here. I know the gummy tire. It's always a big discussion over Mont Laurier because you got different type of terrain. But yeah, the longest section is in the woods. So I think if if you do so put the gummy, you should tell everybody what you think because you're the pro rider. But yeah, the longest section of the track is in the wood with rocks a bit, so it could be a good thing to have the gummy.
Yeah, so maybe not as let's say crucial as Mensonville in terms of the gummy tire, but yeah, definitely I know a few guys that will use it, but yeah, some guys will just use the regular tires as well, and I might be one of those guys, but yeah, yeah, I think he's coming through. Yeah, he's
You might
heading back towards the open sections pretty
yeah, you
soon on
might
this.
change your choose a tire from the weather. So just check it out on Thursday. What's gonna happen? Just look at the weather and see what you'll do with your tire.
Yeah, for sure. And same thing with suspensions as well. I mean, but like you said, I mean, this track offers, a lot of different sections and types of terrain. So I mean, it's definitely what you're gonna gain in terms of, adapting your suspensions for more of the wood sections. You might lose a bit of the advantage in the faster sections or sand section if you're too soft. So yeah, it's a tricky track for all the setups. So as we're talking about that stuff, yeah, okay, Ben Blue is finally making his way towards the last little section of open field. Belu, this section gets super challenging or super fun, super slippery. If it's wet a little bit, this is like a lot of clay right here on the screen in that section. So I know
Yeah,
a
so
lot of people that remember that section every year.
it's another fun part to look at as a spectator. So you can be in the wood just next to it. There's quite a few nice wood sections just before, and then as soon as you get there, you can see different lines coming up from any riders. It depends of the weather. Right now it's super nice. And when it's dry, it's like super fast. When it get wet, it can change a lot. So you can see how the rider is gonna manage to go through it. But it's been super dry for the past month. I think up there, we met with was telling me that he wanted some water, but they got some today. So we'll see how it goes during the week. How it's gonna change. We're gonna inform you for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And Ben Blue is making his way now. He's going to enter that motocross track, the second part of the motocross track as he's finishing his lap. And you were telling me that some racers are going too hot every year. They for the first lap they go
Yeah.
they're too excited to hit the jumps and
Yeah.
they kind of over jump, right?
So that second jump right now, that's the one that you can go way like further and it's kind of flat a little bit. So just be careful. We're talking about setups, suspension and stuff. So you get in the wood, you get your suspension softer, and then you hit the jumps on the MX track and you go fast. So just be careful on your first laps just to feel your setup, how it's gonna go in the MX, because those are full size MX jumps. So yeah, just
Yeah,
just
make sure you make sure you can finish your first lap and move on to a couple more. So Venu, we're pretty much done with the lap right here because there's going to be some more work on the track and Ben Blue. I think there's just the last finish the section right before the finish line that's not shown in the video. So we're gonna leave it like that. So I make sure I invite everybody for this race. Third round of the FMSQ Championship. Go check out the website, check out the event page. 29th, 30th. It's coming up in a few days. We'll see you, everyone. We'll see everyone in Mont Laurier, North Rock. It's coming up. All right. Thank you. Bye.